get your confirmation as one of the speakers at this year's conference. And the capital market is one topic or one of the conferences that we're very passionate about. And this year's theme is how we can deepen the capital market with full and maximum utilization of the pension funds. The NSE has been closely linked to trying to achieve this year's theme, and we would like to know what are your thoughts around this year's theme, trying to deepen the capital market via utilization of the pension funds.
I think this year's theme is very apt and timely because, as you know, in the last 18 months, a lot of the foreign investors have been exiting market, and so refocusing energies on the domestic investor base is critical. And the biggest domestic investor base is really the pension fund industry. And if you look, I believe we have over 5 trillion naira in assets under management from the pension fund industry. If you look at their allocation to the equity markets, it is pretty low at about 10%. Most of the allocation goes into fixed income. Fixed income is still part of the capital markets. It's good, but the challenge with the way these allocations are done is that fixed income barely beats inflation. So on real basis, the returns are not as great as they look, even though it's positive. And for a country and the kind of demographics we have in Nigeria, where the vast majority of the population is under 30, over 65% of the population is under 30. You don't want to, at 30, you shouldn't be putting the majority of your portfolio into fixed income. The majority of your portfolio has to be in equities, because over long periods of time, equities give you the highest returns than any other asset class. And this is from empirical study that has been done all over the world. So if you want to maintain your standard of living, the foundation of your portfolio has to be equities. Then you begin to introduce other asset classes in order to manage risk and diversify your portfolio. So fixed income, real estate, alternative investments, and the rest of it. But the foundation has to be equities. And so this discussion that we're going to have in the conference is very, very important, because we need to understand that value is being eroded in the way we are currently allocating pension funds, and the way we report nominal numbers. We don't report real numbers, so that 20, 30 years from now, those of us that have contributed may not be able to maintain our standard of living if we continue the allocations the way they're being done.
So what insight should attending delegates expect from the Nigerian Association participation, either for representation or during the panel discussions?
Well, delegates can expect us to give views on a number of subjects, creating liquidity and debt in the marketplace, economic policy that is growth enabling and growth enhancing, working across various silos to achieve the objectives of the nation in terms of building the economy, diversifying the economy, and positioning it for sustainable growth. And we are also looking to benefit a lot from what other participants have to say with regards to some of these subjects.